Hello everyone, and welcome to my June update that I have on my channel. So I did say in my last kind of non-gaming update that I'll do these every month, and I have been pretty nearly neglectful of doing that. I was supposed to do one last month, but I completely forgot. And mainly because if you notice behind me, and I'm looking over here because that's where my OBS is. I'm in a very new place because I've moved. So that's why you see some scenario, some kind of changes going on behind the scenes. If you notice, my Ninja Turtle stuff is actually now set up. If you don't know this, I'm really into Ninja Turtles. So I've got my play set, and I know the camera is a little bit fuzzy because I don't own a really good camera. But if you notice, my playset from back when I was a kid that my parents found, that's in the background and I do have a dedicated room for both my real life job and for actually making recordings and doing videos on YouTube. And yeah, it's been a very interesting couple of months for me. If you notice, there'll be some videos that I have recorded in my old place and some videos I recorded in my new place. So don't be too shocked by that. And I know not a lot of people care, but I kind of like to do these updates because, well, it's part of the hobby, and kind of like to update where I'm at with everything in life and everything. So I don't really have too much to update other than a new location and a new way to record. It's rather, I've got a man cave now. My girlfriend's let me not let me, but I have this place all to myself, so it means I can record whatever I want and not be annoying her all the time, which is, I'm very okay. I know this goes out onto the internet, but I'm a very self-conscious person. I do this really as a creative outlet for myself, of just being able to kind of produce something creative, because I always got those juices inside of me. And just being able to kind of just have a kind of avenue to be able to do that is really, well, doors making weird sounds. Having an avenue for that is really great. But the main reason I want to make this is to thank everyone out there that does watch whatever I put out. I do see you, even if you don't comment every day. And last month, I think, was the best month I've probably ever had on YouTube. So I just want to say thank you, everyone, for watching, even if it's like 10 minutes of content, if it's not every single game that you'll be gravitated towards. But I see people that watch my Timberborn Let's Plays and my Minecraft ones. Thank you, my niece, Kenzie. And there are some, sometimes, with the kind of content that I do, there's some videos that don't get watched at all. There are some videos that I know, based off all the metrics that happen in the background, that have never been watched. So the fact that when I'm making a bit of a series of a video and they're coming out, people watching is, to be honest, the reason why I even make one video. Like, if one video is watched by one person and they enjoy it, that's pretty much, why I want to keep doing this. And I'm never going to be a big YouTuber. I'm never going to be an Asmon Gold or anything like that. It's not something I intend to do. I really just like to make these videos and like to play a game and have people commenting and kind of help me with it. So the fact that anyone watches it, and last month being one of the biggest months that anyone's ever watched my content, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Coming up, hopefully going to continue doing what I'm doing at the moment. I'm slowly entering into that phase of playing games that I'm not too familiar with, which will be interesting. Because going in blind, I don't like to. A lot of YouTubers like to chop up the content, right? They like to kind of record an hour and then chop it up to about 30 or 20 minutes and just the highlights. I'm more of a long form content person. I don't like to chop it up too much. I like to show the kind of the quiet times because I want to keep that going, mainly so I can slide in little kind of comments what people make on previous videos and actually have more conversation there. But I'm not someone that likes to chop it up too much because it feels like that's robbing the part of the game. I mean, if you cut out the boring bits, it's like even in life. If you cut out the boring bits in life, then you just expect life to be exciting all the time. It's not. Sometimes like, especially with Timberborn is a good example. Sometimes there's a lot of downtime, and that's okay, and that should be just part of the experience of it all. So I don't know what else going on for that. Good old ADHD. You kind of just go on a tangent. I don't know. There's not much more to update. Probably the games that I'm probably going to be doing over the next month. I do have a Discord, so the link's down below if you do want to join the Discord. There's not a lot of people in it. There's pretty much only like 2 people. Me and I don't know which name he wants me to use, but I say sorry. Probably butchered that name. So I am reaching out to him to kind of work out what games to play next. So we will be playing Final Fantasy 14, I believe it is. So the online one soon. I'm going to be recording the episode this week. So that will be interesting. I've never played Final Fantasy. It seems like a kind of game that I would get into. Just never actually played it myself. But if you out there are not part of the Discord, please join it. That way we can kind of have more of a conversation and I can kind of incorporate more into what people want to see. And even if you don't, I'm pretty much going to keep on going on this project anyway. So if you've got anything you want to say or influence, pretty much I'm an open book. Yeah, I don't have too much. I'm thinking about upgrading my computer even more. So I am considering streaming. So it is something that I'm going to probably go dive into. Probably dip my toes in it a couple of times. Probably once or twice a week, maybe. But I'm still kind of working out the time. With streaming, it's a little bit different than YouTube. YouTube, you can kind of just make a 30-minute video or a 20-minute video and upload it whenever you want. With streaming, it's kind of like you have to be out and doing it for a long time, like a couple hours. So if I was going to dive into that again, I'll have to set aside a time and a date and all that stuff. So if it is something that you might be interested in me doing, let me know. Yeah, I'm definitely going to not slowly, I'd say it's something I'm definitely considering. I want to start playing more games and playing more games without it being a recorded session. So I think that'll be rather interesting. So yeah, other than Final Fantasy, don't have too many other games lined up. I do have a bit of a back catalogue of games I want to play, but pretty much I'm an open book. So if you do have anything in mind, just let me know. And yeah, I don't have too much else to say. I just really needed to make this update because I said I would. I think I did have a question. I think I did have a question from someone that asked what I was been up to since I stopped streaming. And to be honest, that's a long conversation because that was in 2016 when I used to stream all the time. And I haven't streamed since 2016, and a lot has happened. I don't know if I should go into it. I think I don't. What's happened? I used to own a bar. I don't anymore. I got a new job. I have several new jobs since 2016. And the new job I have is the job I've been working for about 10 years. I don't want to really say what I do because that will be... Maybe I'll curse it. I'll curse it because I've just gotten the job. And if I say it out loud, could get fired. So I won't say it out loud. But it is a job I've been working for a very long time. But it will give me a lot more opportunities in terms of what I can do in the future. In terms of what I can do. Record. I won't have a computer that dies every 5 seconds when I try and edit a video. Yeah, one thing I've been working on is audio for my videos. I'm not great at it. So if the audio is bad, or if there's anything about the video you think I can improve, please, please, please mention it down below, because the only way you can improve is someone actually watching your content and telling you how to evolve and change from there. And that is something that I've struggled with. If you watch some of that, especially the Warcraft Classic Alliance videos, the audio is really out of whack. So I'm really trying hard to get the audio better, because I'm terrible at it. But anyway, what I'm saying is, hopefully I can upgrade my computer and make it a little bit more versatile, so I can play more modern games and also stream without it crashing, which I'm a bit annoyed by. So thank you, everyone. I'm just going to wrap this up because I'm really awkward now and it's making me frustrated. So thank you, everyone that has watched my videos over the last couple of months from after coming back. It's been amazing to feel that creative juice and drive to do it. I actually like recording videos, and I want to keep on doing them. And I know not a lot of people watch it, and if you're watching this, you're one of the rare ones that have fallen upon my content, and hopefully you enjoy it to some degree. I understand not everyone will watch every single video I release. I do a pretty diverse palette of different games and so forth. But the fact of I know people watch it, and to be honest, that's enough for me. If one person watches my content and enjoys themselves, to be honest, that makes it worth it. So I just want to say thank you. And with my ADHD and being rambled all over the show, you can see how sporadic and awkward I am. So I'm just going to really end it there and just say thank you. And hopefully, if you've got any questions for the next update, leave down below. Don't make them too complicated, because I can give you the history of Ninja Turtles, or I could give you just my belief in certain things that I probably shouldn't say online, because they'll be used against me in later life. So yeah, let's just end it there. All right, bye bye.